couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing...
There he goes! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quick completion to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. That's caught. It's Bird. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
So Nebraska's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Looking to throw, it's Latu. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bird. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. 1st and 10 for the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Nittany Lions, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, And this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Huskers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard it.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Latu. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next one.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you...
Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary.
Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Punts it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska!
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the first quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the first, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Dropping back, it's Latu. That's caught. It's Vincent. Still running at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Dances away. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Vincent. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Gets it past the marker. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Unloads quickly. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. He'll keep it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic. And the quarterback says, forget me.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under fire. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB run.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Back to throw, it's Latu. Got his man. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Nittany Lions can react on this second and short.